On September 9, 2010, in San Bruno, California, a PG&E natural gas pipeline exploded in flames in the Crestmore neighborhood, killing 8 people and destroying 38 homes, including the home of the Grew family. With the help of Springs Construction and their team, her tragedy was transformed into a green dream home.
Hi, my name is Jim Adkins. I'm with Springs Construction and I'm the Vice President. The home we're standing in is currently a home that we've completed for a family, an extended family. We started looking at energy efficiencies in this house early on because there's a minimum requirement required by the state. By building code, we're required to meet those criteria. At Springs Construction, we've always followed the model to build a house as durable and energy efficient as possible. And as we got into the green aspects of building, we discovered that most of what we were already doing was part of the green building code, which has helped us build more energy efficient homes, longer lasting homes, and homes that take care of the clients. There you are, Loretta. You're very welcome. I got the door. With this home, it was decided early on to do this as a slab-on-grade foundation for two reasons. Cost, but mainly because the homeowners are elderly and they need a home that is visitable. It has no steps, basically a roll-in doorways, and the entry door faces the street, which makes it more accessible. The interior of the house doesn't have any steps. We have roll-in showers. So that as they get older and maybe need more assistance, we've installed wider doorways, again planning for the future. Of course, we've insulated the slab for comfort and energy efficiency. We've also added fly ash, which is an admixture recycled product that is a Portland cement substitute, which is an energy user and a major contributor to greenhouse gas. So introducing that into the concrete has allowed us to have a greener concrete foundation.
My name is Philip Newman. I'm with Comfort Energy, and we were very pleased to be part of this project. We did what we call a high velocity system. It's an air system that, instead of having large ductwork supplying the air, has little small 3-inch ducts with a higher velocity or more air coming out. These are the mini ducts that supply all the air to this house. Again, since it's higher velocity, the air shoots through there. We're able to do it through a small duct, but it doesn't make it drafty because the air moves so fast it mixes it really well. So basically the heart of the system is all right here. It looks really complicated, but the simple system is hot water from the roof gets circulated in a coil in this tank, heats up the water in the tank, the water comes out. If it's hot enough, it'll go through the boiler and out without the boiler starting. If we need a little more heat, the boiler will turn on just a few degrees just to warm it up high enough to go into the house. How you sense temperature changes completely depending upon the humidity. You know the old joke about people who live in the desert, and someone comes to visit and they say, oh, it's 120 degrees, but it's a dry heat. It is true. You feel very differently when there's moisture in the air.
So one of the features we've put in here is an occupancy sensor. What that does is sense that somebody is in the bathroom. Triggers a pump and pumps hot water to the faucet, therefore reducing waste of water going down the drain and giving more comfort to the homeowner having instant hot water.
At Tile Plus, we were excited to be involved in this project with Springs Construction. Our responsibility was supplying and installing the tiling in the bathrooms and the kitchen. Designing for accessibility doesn't mean homeowners have to sacrifice beauty or luxury. The tile installation on the showers were specifically designed as contemporary, zero grade, where there was no threshold to step over. This makes it more accessible for the homeowner's current physical needs.
What you're seeing here is a timer control. Now, most people have seen these, usually in a hotel, and it operates a heat lamp. What this is actually operates what's called an HRV, a heat recovery ventilator. And what that is essentially a fan that is going to draw the bad air, traditionally bad air, out of a bathroom, laundry room, and exhaust it out of the building. With the HRV, it actually brings the air in itself. Not only does it bring the air in, it filters it, it also runs it across a manifold using the energy of the exhausted air to preheat the air and bring it back into the home throughout the HVAC system, creating a fresh air house all the time. Another part of this project is the solar system, which we have photovoltaic panels producing 100% of the electrical needs for the home. We also have thermal solar panels, which will produce a large portion of the domestic hot water as well as the forced air heat, and therefore providing the homeowners with a more energy independent home. Another item that we've addressed in this home is to insulate the water pipes, hot and cold. And you ask why we would insulate the cold water pipes. Well, that's because a cold pipe will condensate in the wall, thus creating a potential mold issue. By insulating the pipes, we have eliminated that issue.
My name is Ivan Gedling with SDI Insulation. We're a full-service insulation contractor. Typically, new construction, what's required in there is an R30 batt insulation as a minimum. And in here, like I said, we did a blown insulation which covers quite a bit more than the batt insulation, which means that the home's going to stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. What we were also able to do here before we insulated was air seal all the penetrations and all of the bottom plates, the top plates, so that to eliminate as much air infiltration as possible. With regards to the wall insulation, we did a blown-in blanket system, and what that is we pulled a mesh along the studs and stapled it tight, and then we came in and we blew in loose fill insulation. And the benefit of blowing in the insulation there is there's not going to be any voids. It's going to be a full coverage of the bay, and that does two things. It gets you your true R value, which in this sense is higher than most walls with 2x4 construction. We're getting R15 with the blown as opposed to R13 in most new construction. Sound primarily travels through air, and if you eliminate that, you're going to have a nice tight home where when it's windy outside you won't necessarily hear anything and you can enjoy your environment.
What has made Springs Construction successful is the partnership with our subcontractors and vendors. Standards of Excellence Appliance has provided us with appliances that are energy efficient and provided the service to maintain the appliances after they're installed.
Beautiful.
My name's Elizabeth Springs, and I'm the general manager at Springs Construction. Best part of working with Springs Construction is that we're building dreams. Had the chance to do a kitchen remodel for a repeat customer a couple of years ago, and he called me back after his kitchen was done and he said, "Elizabeth, I never imagined I'd get to live in such a beautiful space, and it's my kitchen." That's the best part of this job. At Springs Construction, we focus at turning construction into craftsmanship. It's about the technical parts of building, and then it's about the little details that are the craft. Actually, in our business, they're an art. And those are the details that set us apart from other people in our industry.
When the homeowner decided that they wanted to move forward with a LEED home, LEED Gold was a minimum standard with the Rebuild It Green program in the city of San Bruno. LEED is a term that you'll hear often, and what it is the leadership in energy efficiency and environmental design. And basically, LEED is a three-legged stool: durability and sustainability, energy efficiency, and indoor air quality and comfort. Once we did our points evaluation, we realized that we were over the LEED Gold already just through our normal building practices. So we decided to look at a LEED Platinum home where we needed very few points and they were easily attainable points and very inexpensive as well. This home is in San Bruno, California, in San Mateo County. We will be the second home in San Mateo County to receive the LEED Platinum rating. We are also the first home in San Bruno to be a LEED Platinum home.
I had the great fortune to meet Mrs. Grew about 3 months after her home was destroyed, and she looked at me and she says, "Elizabeth, I just want to move home." It's been about 1.5 years for the process, and it's been an amazing process to build this LEED Platinum home. But the best part was this week, Jim will give Mrs. Grew the keys to move into her new house.
I've spoken about this home in detail and talked about all the details that make this home. But the big picture is Springs Construction has provided a home that doesn't need to be taken care of. Rather, it is a home that takes care of the family that lives within it.